So there's some nervous, okay, I think I have it right. Hold on one second. Right here, trigeminal ganglion. Okay, so typically we get it right here. That's the site of the cold sore. But look at this one. Where does it go around? The eye. So it's really close to the optic nerve. Okay, so what will happen, remember this is immune privileged. Okay, so when I'm talking about chlamydia and herpes going blind, those are called immunopathologies. It's when your immune system is trying to do its job. Okay, it's trying to clear the virus, it's trying to clear the chlamydia, but where are they? They're in your eyes, so as a result, your immune system actually is what causes you to go blind. HERP2, okay, this one's in the sacral nerve ganglia right here. If you get HSV2 encephalitis, it is more fatal, okay? This one, painful vesicles on the genitals, okay? If it's transmitted to the fetus or a newborn, we call that neonatal herpes. Baby can die, okay? Both of these, you give acyclovir or Valtrex to suppress the symptoms, okay? Remember, it used to be 1 upstairs, 2 downstairs. Got them everywhere, okay? Remember, what would that look like? You guys remember staph? The impetigo?
Impetigo.
Yeah. So remember, you would swab it, do a gram stain. If you saw gram-positive circles, you think staph. If you didn't see anything, then think herpes. Okay? Epstein-Barr. Does anybody have mono? I have. It went through our door. Crazy. Okay. And basically, you get it from drinking after anybody. It's another herpes virus. If you get it once, you can get it again. Okay. It's called Epstein-Barr or infectious mononucleosis. And the reason why we call it mono is because, remember the monocytes of your white blood cells? This virus infects them and makes them proliferate, so all you see are a lot of monocytes. Okay? It was. Anyways, Burkitt's lymphoma, this is a side effect, okay? If you have somebody that's severely immunocompromised, like HIV or cancer, okay, Epstein-Barr, mono, it's a herpes virus. Do you ever get rid of it? No. No, so it keeps proliferating. Where does this proliferate? In your lymph nodes. So Burkitt's lymphoma, okay, this causes the nasopharyngeal carcinoma, okay? This is basically mono has not resolved, okay, and it keeps your monocytes proliferating, results in a lymphoma.
So it's a side effect of that.
It's not, I mean, not a side effect, but it's basically a persistence of the mono. You have to be infected with mono to get the Burkitt's lymphoma.
And it's people when you're just not treated or something?
Well, it's not, you can't be treated because it's a herpes virus.
You seem so young to be that advanced.
Yeah, but typically this is in AIDS patients. Remember, this is seen in people with severe immunocompromise.
Okay.
Okay, and CMV, has anybody ever heard of it? Cytomegalovirus. So cyto means cell, mega means big. This is a virus that causes your white blood cells to swell up. Okay, it's mild or asymptomatic, transmitted across the placenta, may cause mental retardation. A lot of the population actually has CMV. Okay, they'll test for it in the when you do a blood donation. Okay, but when we think about CMV, we think of it as an indicator for immunosuppressants. So I'm going to show you a list, and these are things that if people have these, there's something really wrong with them. Okay, like the Burkitt's lymphoma. We don't see that a lot in the population. So if somebody has that, there's something else that's really wrong with them. Okay, so we call these indicators. So measles, okay, transmitted a respiratory route, highly infectious, okay, will cause complex spots. Okay, do you guys remember this in Unit 3? Basically, if you open the person's mouth, they're going to have spots on their tongue. Okay? No, that's strep throat. So prevent it by vaccine. Remember, measles kills up to 600 kids a day. Okay? It is one of those persistent viruses. Okay? So it gets worse over time. and why it gets worse, and it's typically always fatal if it goes to subacute sclerosing panencephalitis. So measles goes to the brain, okay, causes your immune system to basically react against you, and it's fatal. Rubella is also the German measles. It's a macular rash and fever, okay. I'm just putting them in here, okay. For the most part, you're never going to see measles, mumps, or rubella, okay. There's a huge controversy over people not vaccinating, okay. So you may see it, okay. RSV, has everybody heard of that?
Yes.
Okay. Respiratory syncytial virus. Primarily in neonates, okay, babies. This is a virus that affects the lungs, okay, and babies will die of this if they're not treated. And what happens is this virus causes a syncytium. So 2 cells get fused together.